Hi everyone, welcome to Ask Miss Jude. I haven't seen you in a while and I miss you. I hope you miss me too. As you can tell, so much has been happening in these last few weeks. I had a bit of a scare myself, but thank God came out negative. All's well. How have you been doing? I just thought today that we would talk about something as simple as making choices. And this thought came to me as I looked at all that's happening around us, numbers flying in different directions, theories coming as to why things are the way they are, why they are not the way they are not. And the more we hear, the more I began to ask myself, what happened to common sense? What happened to our ability to choose? When we were growing up, we were taught by my parents, and I'm sure most people in my age group would have had a similar experience. You judged people by their action. So if what I say does not match with what I do, there is a problem. And usually we would take people's character over what they say. Sadly, we seem to have come into an era where people say one thing in the morning, something else in the afternoon, do something in the morning, do something else in the evening, and for some reason we all are just carrying on as if this is okay. This is why I want us to talk about choices. You have a choice, and I want to look at it from the perspective of my little 5-year-old niece a few years ago. So I'm going to call today's discuss, You Have a Choice, Lessons from a 5-year-old. Now, a few years ago, I was visiting my sister and her family in Bermuda, and my little 4-year-old nephew at the time did not want to eat his pancake for breakfast because he was sulking. Now, when we, the adults in the environment, could not get him to eat it, his little, older sister, Isabel, who is 5 at the time, took the pancake, walked away from us with so much confidence. We weren't sure what she was going to do with the pancake. She went in the room and she said, Josh, you have a choice. You can choose to eat the pancake here in the bedroom, or you can eat it in the dining room. Which will it be? And it then occurred to us all adults that there we were fretting with this thing, and little Isabel had framed it in her mind. Her brother's choice was not whether to eat or not, but where to eat. So he had to eat because food was good for him. Now, as I began to think about all the chaos happening in our environment, I thought, what has become of us and our ability to choose sensibly? So adults are making arguments that don't seem to come from anywhere. People have become really rude and everyone thinks it's okay. Last time I checked, we were training our children to be respectful. So how far have we come now that we don't have a choice how to react when people behave disrespectfully towards us? As far as I'm concerned, if it's not okay for me to be disrespectful to my husband, to my children, or for them to be disrespectful to me, then my home is a microcosm of society. I will not take disrespect in my home, and I will not give it. In the same way, I choose not to take disrespect from anyone in my environment, as much as I too will not disrespect anyone. I also think we need to choose common sense over what my daughter would have called foolishness when she was younger. Choose common sense. Choose to think critically. Do not allow other people to think for you. So in this whole pandemic that we're going through, I choose to wear a mask because I feel like I need to protect myself and my family and other people in the environment if I go to the shop or I go anywhere else. To me, that sounds like common sense. I would do it to protect myself. So when I had a scare a few days ago, thank God it came out negative, I could feel like, yes, I'm doing my part to help. And I think everyone should just dial back. What is it that we are emitting in our environment? Why is everything so toxic and so problematic? If we will dial back and just think critically, it will make sense. We will choose to do what is right. We will choose to do what is respectful. We will choose common sense. We will choose integrity over gimmicks. We will choose to think critically. And our world, our homes, our communities will be so much nicer, more joyful, and more enjoyable. Wouldn't life be fun if we were all just choosing wisely? As always, I hope you will like, subscribe, and share, and leave comments in the comment section down below. If there are any suggestions you'd like me to consider for the next video or for the next couple of videos, feel free to either leave them in the comment section or send me an email to askmissjudes@gmail.com. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye.
I just realized I was off center.
Check.
And I hope you have all been staying well and safe. We'll do it again. It's just really
Yes.
Thriving in spite of challenges. I think by nature the human being is made to thrive.